Hey!
응? 25.
All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something.
Illuminati, bro. It's confirmed.
5. 응?
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
짜증. 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 짜증.
You're a weird bunch of players.
Can no one make this one sticker, really? Spying on the Germans. That's awful.
Okay, let's do this again. Put in your titles now.
I don't even know what's King one day.
50. 25. 40. 응? 35. 30.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20.
D.
응?
Detective. Yeah, who wrote detective like that?
15.
Detective. Yeah, someone's very Afrikaans here, eh?
Pick something.
5.
Here's everybody's picks.
짜증. 짜증.
Sad.
짜증.
Oh,
I'm just glad that we all got to share this moment.
just a dick, bruh.
응? 짜증.
Guys, mine is the worst drawing out there. You don't even want to see it.
Type in your titles now.
55. 응?
I don't know what to tell you.
25.
Hey!
40.
Here are your choices.
It's mid, yeah. It's just mid.
25.
Hey!
응?
What did everybody pick?
Good job, guys.
응? 짜증.
Hey!
짜증. 짜증. 짜증.
Good effort, everybody.
응?
You thought it was a white guy. I even pointed to the Okay.
Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30. 25.
Yo, that's a flip flop, bruh.
20.
It's those Wakandan sandals, bruh.
And here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
They're all extra virgins.
15.
And here are your picks.
Cha-ching. 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 Cha-ching.
No.
Cha-ching.
Olivia, boy.
We should make t-shirts out of some of these.
Who did this one? Oh, son.
Enter your titles now.
Man. What is that?
55.
Who went there, bruh? Not sure.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 25. 20.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20.
Hey!
15.
Pick something.
5.
Here's everybody's picks.
Cha-ching. 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 Cha-ching.
Okay, well, that was that.
Cha-ching.
Let's do this one.
No, mine was the thief, bruh.
55.
Son. It's not mine, just for interest's sake. It's not mine.
1.
Bro, I thought mine was bad,
25.
bruh.
40. 35. 30.
Hey!
25.
Is someone shouting stop and the guy's flying a kite and then he got impaled?
15.
Here are your choices.
25. 20.
Other Power Rangers assemble.
What did everybody pick?
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Fiction on this television.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Even I would have gotten that one wrong.
Do that. Just suspend my bra. Like your other drawing, bra. That's cock. That's coming from me.
Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Now that's how you do a Schwartz sticker, bro.
55. 50.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30. 25.
Okay, here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
4 minus 6.
20. 15.
Pick something.
Bro, I don't know. I was
All right,
saying,
who
but he's
picked
smiling,
what?
bro.
Hey!
Cha-ching. 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 Ta-da! Cha-ching.
I should probably be saving these drawings or something.
Cha-ching.
Next up.
55.
Oh my god.
50.
Hey!
45. 40. 35.
I don't know where to go with this. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
25.
And here are your choices.
Flock of birds.
25.
Hey!
20. 15.
It's rock bottom.
And here are
bruh.
your
The rock
picks.
should have been.
Cha-ching.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Be careful out there, astronomers.
Only people that throw bad know what it is.
Hey!
Three, two, one.
Let's play another game of Drawful. You all know how this works. I'm sending your drawings now.
drop out and then try to join again.
One,
Let's start again, guys.
two,
Made a work of art. But I had to draw a new descending staircase.
I had to draw a fucking t-shirt cut. HK. Why somebody CamoSamo too? My name.
two, one,
That's not me, bro. You can tell my drawings to somebody else's drawings. That's me. I'm gonna screenshot and put in my OnlyFans.
Hey!
3, 2, 1.
It's okay, bro.
Hi there.
My
Thank you
drawings
for
are
playing
not right, just
Drawful.
like the
8
six
players,
guys.
huh? That is the best number of players. Let's do
Now
this.
it's for arms.
Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something kind of strange, like Rumpus Room or Shark Butler. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, good luck.
I
One,
don't know. I don't know. Wait, take my name, bro. Now you're drawing so well. Yeah, now what? Only boobs and dicks.
Hey!
two,
Ooh, you don't put out baby.
Hey, if you don't hit send in the next 30 seconds, no one will ever see your picture.
ding, 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 ding,
Oh shit, whose fingers is in that
ding.
vagina?
Now that I've got all your drawings, it's time for some fun. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Me. 45. 40.
All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. Here's everybody's picks.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Damn it, Pippin. Stop copying me.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Yeah, I'm winning.
It's hard to know who's to blame for everybody getting this one wrong.
Yo, bruh. Look like Sylvester Stallone, bruh. That's not a forehead, bruh. It's a headband.
Now let's take a look at this one. Type in your titles now.
55.
What is now? Don't ask, guys.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Pick something.
5 seconds.
Hey!
5.
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Cha-ching. 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 Cha-ching.
Yes,
Cha-ching.
giving the points away here. Oh my god.
Cha-ching.
You're on the right. You're on the right track, guys.
Cha-ching.
Hated by giant children everywhere.
Josh, bruh, it just shows you what. Big, bruh. I couldn't put any more drawing on the screen, bruh.
And now, this thing.
Well done to Dave.
55. 50. 45. 40.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
10 seconds. 20.
25. 20. 15.
Happy New Year!
Pick something.
Hey!
5.
May all the douchebags be forgotten.
All right, who picked what?
Oh my god.
Cha-ching.
We're done, guys. No more.
Cha-ching.
Choose an answer.
Hey!
Cha-ching.
Puri, puri, puri,
Cha-ching.
Well, that was fun.
Who drew that? Shiva?
Cha-ching.
And our next weird doodle.
55. 50. 45. 40.
Hey!
Oh.
Yo, your dog's also going crazy, bruh. The firecrackers.
30.
Bruh, my dog is trying to climb inside the house. To the gate.
25. 20.
Because of the carport, it sounds louder.
15.
Hurry up, just type in anything you can think of.
That's nothing, bruh. I'm live streaming this on YouTube.
5.
And here are your choices.
Oh. 25.
Hey!
15.
Pick something.
5.
Why is it exclamation marks?
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching.
How much spoon?
Cha-ching.
Who likes the guy?
Cha-ching.
It's pretty and classy.
Cha-ching.
No, right? Jeez.
Put in your titles now.
55. Oh. 50. 45.
Hey!
40. 35.
Why would you draw the basic crossing? Oh,
25. 20. 15.
Hurry up, people, type something in.
5.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Hey!
Pick something.
5.
Here's everybody's picks.
Oh. Cha-ching. 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 Cha-ching.
I don't know what to say about that one, so I won't say anything.
Cha-ching.
yeah, number one, guys. Winning.
Type in a convincing title now.
55. One. 50. 45.
That's the idea here.
35.
Magic Timberland.
30. 25.
Hey!
20. 15.
Hurry up, just type in anything you can think of.
5.
That green.
Here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Hey!
1.
Pick something.
5.
All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. One. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
No one got that one right. Yikes.
It's green, bruh. We'll see now who's green.
Cha-ching.
Yes, so Sam, you're wrecking.
Oh,
Enter your titles now.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35. 1. 30.
Hey!
25.
Booty, rocking your
20. 15.
Hurry up, type in gibberish if you have to.
5.
And here are your choices.
25. 20.
Hey!
15. 1.
Pick something.
5.
Leaves.
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Cha-ching.
You'd be wrong. Twice.
Cha-ching. 1. Cha-ching.
Not really.
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Beefs, I
Sure,
told you.
beefs with an S. That kind of makes sense, right?
Cha-ching.
Yo, I'm first. first and third.
Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
50. 45. 40. 45. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Where's the game?
Hurry up, typing time is almost over.
5.
Here are your choices.
25. 20.
Hey!
15.
Cow with deck. Cow with deck.
Pick something.
5.
And here are your picks.
Cha-ching. 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 Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Cow with
I might
deck.
try to forget any of this ever happened.
Move, motherfucker, move.
Hey!
Oh yeah. We're winning. Yeah, I'm the first. I can't believe I won. We both won. Third time. Brian was last the whole game. Was last the whole game.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something strange, like Spaghetti Monster, or... Hey, why am I explaining all of this again? This is your second
already done.
game. You know what you're in for. Just start drawing the titles on your phones.
Huh? Who left? Oh, Josh left. We're gonna play the other games, guys. No? Okay, let's do the other ones as well.
I was throwing a glass blower. It was going to be sucking off a piece of glass.
Okay, we can get the exit. That sounds hilarious. Class forever.
Bottle and she's knocking it around. Fucking everything's frozen the side of the wall. Jesus.
Oh, guys, did you want to still try this other game? That live action style.
Hola, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. So many players, in fact, you may want to get the people at the Guinness Book of World Records on the phone.
I wish I could send it to you for free, Bevan. So everybody's in. There's 6 of us. Eugenie's not here and John's here.
All right then. Before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's play. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Nicolas Cage refuses to eat any green food. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
Okay.
Remember, that feels right, but it feels wrong.
He's shorty.
This cage is weird.
Avon was originally associated with the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, this guy will kill us all in Among Us, bro.
Facebook has a status setting for deceased users.
Rude.
Hunter S. Thompson appeared in a Say No to Drugs video.
I'm pretending it's Jesse, so I'm saying it's a lie.
Canadians call beavers water pigeons.
That sounds true, bro. I don't know. It's Canadians, bro. They weird, bro. They weird.
The first artificial heart pump was made using parts from an erector set.
Yo. I don't know.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo is a complete sentence.
Could be.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Will Smith.
Here are your next 7 fact categories. Jamaica is infested with tree lobsters. James Patterson is a descendant of Charles Dickens. Hunter S. Thompson promised to rename Aspen, Colorado, Fat City if elected sheriff.
America.
Rude.
Saddam Hussein starred in an Iraqi version of Super Mario Brothers.
That sounds legit, bro. Legit. Oh, man.
Bill Cosby punched one of the Smothers Brothers at the Playboy Mansion.
Rude.
Oprah refuses to leave her house on non-holiday Sundays.
Could be true. That's a sound like
A war in South Africa had a temporary ceasefire for a rugby match.
Yeah, that's true. That sounds fucking legit. That sounds legit, though. The Buddha wanted to play, bro. Hold on. We don't want to walk. We want to the ball to play. least we in here.
Rude.
Son, how are you getting these so fast, bro? You even playing, bro? You have a bot.
Here are your scores.
Stop reading.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Hollywood Walk of Fame. Which of these facts about the Hollywood Walk of Fame are true and which are lies? The entire Hollywood Walk of Fame was duplicated in Mobile, Alabama.
Bevan started the racism rally, bro.
Why?
John Carpenter changed his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame into a pentagram.
Why?
Clark Gable's star on the Walk of Fame originally read Clark Gobble.
This is a sad. We're on the what, Bryce?
Muhammad Ali's star is on a wall because he didn't want to be stepped on. Gene Autry has 5 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
It's a sad, bro. It's all the time.
Rude.
This game anymore.
Keyboard Cat has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
It's sad, not pressing.
The LAPD has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Let's see the final scores.
That's sus. So close to the 3,000. How do you know this nonsense?
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Lake Huron was originally named Lake Inferior. Echidnas have 4-headed penises.
Rude.
Jodie Foster briefly dated Joe Biden. Brad Pitt hurt his Achilles tendon while playing Achilles in Troy.
Rude.
Snoop Dogg has a dental degree. Nixon gave Elvis an officer's badge from the Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs. A study found that counterfeit Rolexes keep better time than most authentic ones. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Can't be worse than me, bro.
Here are your new fact categories. According to TV Guide, the Pope's favorite TV show is Bones. Cornflakes were invented to curb people's sexual appetites.
Rude.
Conflicts.
Horse racing is illegal in Kentucky.
Oh, that's a lie.
The escalator was patented as the People Erector. In the early 1700s, Russian nobility had to pay a beard tax to wear facial hair.
I still have.
Rude.
Andy Warhol slept on a waterbed filled with urine. The moon has its own time zone.
Oh, it should.
Yeah, because it's rotation.
Rude.
Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is real currency. Which of these symbols really represent currency somewhere in the world, and which ones do not? Q.
That's the question. It's the currency.
Upside down question mark.
But do the Spanish have their own money?
Lie.
The C with a tail.
Lie.
God.
An E with an umlaut.
Lie.
There is all gonna be lies. Lies only now.
The Y with the lines.
The truth.
Drink a mic, huh?
It's like a E.
Maybe you better get this one first.
With like headphones. Let's see the final scores.
Jeez, bruh, look at the plebs at the bottom here. Okay, let's try another different game. It's 12 o'clock here. I was just saying that so Peppa could stay. Okay, one more
Start
time.
of game activation is live.
So we can try something else.
We are good to go.
Okay, everybody, if you're not sure what to do right now, maybe just fiddle with some knobs, try to look busy.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. 4 players. Don't people ever sit around and play cards anymore? There are your screws to get you started. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, it's time.
Get ready, time for question 1.
To get things rolling, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 3, what are you implying exactly? Players 1, 2, and 4, Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Coming up next, his acting is all right. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 4, check please. Players 1 and 2, all wrong. Player 3, the Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Take a good look at, brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Time is short. Player 3, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Players 2 and 4, any last words? Not too late. Player 1, Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That earned you an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked.
One eyebrow. I got 2 eyebrows.
Here's one for you. Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
Yeah, all these
Here's one I like to call The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2, your score is the lowest, so why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Lock in your answers before Player 2 does, and if Player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Cool, let's do it. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. We've finished round 1, and Player 1 is ahead, at least for the moment. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, you ready? Too bad. And now, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd. All right, Player 2, let me know who's getting screwed. You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame.
You were supposed to see.
Can we continue now? Players 1 and 3. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Watch how easy this is. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 4? No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Players 2 and 3, good effort, good effort. Player 1. You may not know how temperatures work. Player 4. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Fahrenheit, right? Celsius.
Here's a good one. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
first spotted in 1879? Kangaroo. Player 1, who's gonna get? You just got screwed, player 4. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Sorry, no takebacks. That's how you screw, player 1. Time to twist the knife. Player 1. What? No. Players 2 and 3. That answer has a hole in it. The correct answer is Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Take a stab at wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 2? Nuh-uh. Players 1, 3, and 4? This isn't going to go with dinner at all. So, honestly, Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. This one's known as I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep?
Oh, remember the speed.
Player 3, time's running out. Players 1 and 2? I think at that point it would practically be coming out the other end. Players 3 and 4. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace your... Okay, if that's how you want it. Here's the clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. takes it! Player 1, you are our winner, and by winner, I mean loser. You didn't even have a positive final score. I hope you four had fun, because as far as I'm concerned, this was a total waste of time.
You don't know Jack!
What? The tongue thing is a giraffe, bro. You think I forget? That's why, bruh. Did you see the words? What is it? You don't know Jack. That's the game. It's not you know it. Oh, it's like a candy. Don't stand behind me. Posted. If we get a projector, then we can post on the walls. Okay. So what's next, guys? New Year's Dota, bruh. Sounds horrible. I really want to try this unfortunate spaceman's.
I can't stay awake anymore. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Happy New Year, Bev. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Bev.
So, what are we doing now? I am playing some Red Dead, doing some shining. I'm playing Hades, but I'm willing to play another game.
Okay, so we got that spaceman, bruh. Let's play that. Bev went to go bed.
Spaceman.
Yes. Let's try it out.
How many are there of us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5.
Be enough, right?
Anthony can't play unless it's on PlayStation.
Oh, right, yeah.
Where's Sinner, bruh? Call him back. We can play some B-Lands.
I think Emma's out there.
Oh, we're doing this unfortunate spaceman thing.
Wanna try it out? Well, so we can check it out. If it's cack, then we don't play it again. If it's good, then we can play it again. Can't be worse than me playing that fishing game, bruh, for like 20 hours.
Oh my god, you got hacked. What? I'm seeing a weird thing. You're one of the 100 users that received chance to win an Apple iPhone 11 Pro, Samsung Galaxy S20. It must have been.
Okay. I'm logged into this game. You should jump and join us in this game, man. See how it is. It's a 3D. Asking for you. No Death Stranding. Oh, Eugene. Go there, bro.
Hey there, astronaut. Whether you're a massive couch potato, short in stature, skinny as a corpse, balding, or
I'm
otherwise
doing the
completely
tutorial. I don't know what's
unsatisfactory,
happening here.
the company is required by galactic law to teach the basics of working with dangerous machinery.
Eugene, here you go,
You
bro.
are also required to learn how to navigate our completely safe and
I
well-pressurized
posted it on.
facilities.
No, you can
Please
use it on the
begin
second
to
screen,
move
bro.
through the non-claustrophobic
I posted
basic
on your
movement
what's his name.
obstacle course. I'll contact you again shortly.
Or go to my. What's his name?
Access granted.
Oh, this game's gonna be difficult.
Great. The company is proud to award you a corridor travel trophy for your successful travel down the corridor. Go retrieve your reward. The company reminds you that work is its own reward. So in a way, it's as if you're being rewarded every single day. Please cherish this notion before moving on to the next area. Access granted.
She's doing the portal thing.
Surprise. There's an inconvenient wall ahead of you for the purposes of this test. Please imagine
no, I'm
that this
doing the
wall is a
tutorial so I
repair
can
shaft,
see what
maintenance
how to play.
access tunnel, or alien mass hanging from the
Click on the
ceiling.
tutorial.
Please provide proof that you have working legs.
Yeah, I'm just checking the tutorial so I can know what's going
Feel
on.
free to walk around during orientation
What
training.
buttons
We have
is
listed our walking fee at this
So this is
location.
not like a normal game either, so it's just now you find out, oh wait, G does this, oh no wonder. Oh, this is how you sabotage, oh.
Congratulations. Here is your obstacle circumvention trophy. Please proceed to the next room. Access
Eugene watching the stream?
You're not streaming anything.
Yeah. Huh? On YouTube. Go to YouTube, gentlemen.
Please open your map and view the layout of this training facility. Note your route north. You will need to move quickly, as the environment is extremely hazardous, but I'm sure an astronaut like yourself can handle it. I'll see you in the next room for the Humans Need Oxygen refresher course. Access granted. The company
Back to the brief and informative oxygen.
Oh, your WhatsApp?
Damn thing. Where is that intern with? Yeah,
No, we
yes.
said it's
Come look
in
at this
Discord.
microphone. I think the thing is broken. Oh, is that microphone still on? Quick, mute it. Ahem. Hello
what
there.
Call of Duty
Our
thing?
previous training spokeswoman has come down with a space cold.
Oh yeah.
While standing in this room, please note the oxygen meter on your HUD. To continue your training, you must walk to the northeastern part of the
You're gonna have to go
facility.
to my
Your family's
actual
financial
page.
future is
I think
counting
that's
on you.
actually my link to
Good
my stream
luck.
page.
Access granted.
Oh jeez, you got oxygen in this game. Let's go to CamoSamo.
Congratulations! You have successfully crossed the uninhabitable wastes. This solid gold bar represents your financial security. And no, you can't remove it from the glass casing. And you can't take it with you. You should leave now. Next, I'll teach you the basics of handling an approved emergency. The facility enters lockdown and all employees must assist with the process of hailing a rescue shuttle. But first, you will need to help secure some property the company cannot afford to lose. Please proceed into the next room.
Access.
Research samples are very costly, and any damage to the samples will be deducted from your future paycheck. Or more precisely, all of your future paychecks. Oh, and don't mind that ticking noise. It's, yes. Typically benign. Yes, benign is the word they used on this patient's chart. Please seal up the research sample. Once this process is finished, pick up the sample. You will be carrying it to an emergency mass ejector in the next area, which you will see on your HUD and map.
Access granted.
Why can't the map be tab? Modify. tab is to view objectives. What's map in the other one? I don't want quick emote. Map.
In the adjacent room is an emergency mass ejector, or EME for short. You can see it through the window to your left. As per EME rule number 1, we must remind personnel that the EME is not a lavatory. Looking at you, Steve. If you misstep and you enter the EME, you will be ejected and you will die, as is policy. Please take the research sample and gently place it into the EME. Congratulations! While there is no trophy for properly utilizing the emergency mass ejector, the company strongly encourages you to remember that we encourage you in your efforts. Use your brain and eyes to determine where the next door is.
Access granted.
Bear in mind, in a real approved emergency, evacuation tasks
phasmophobia,
can be done in any order. We now begin the expensive and time-consuming process of contacting a rescue shuttle for evacuating personnel, such as yourself. To contact the shuttle, you must activate all the transmitters. For training purposes, there is only one in need of activation. Walk into the next room and activate the transmitter.
Access
What the firecrackers is?
Great! As the transmitter moves into position over the next couple of minutes, let's refresh a few more facility basics. You've now received your fancy keycard. This will allow you to temporarily lock doors around the facility.
It's too noisy.
You know what you should do with your fancy keycard? Go lock that door behind you. Quickly now.
You don't have like any self-awareness, like how ridiculous that is. Like pigeons are.
Isn't thunder and lightning?
Go lock that door behind you, please.
Yeah, that's why they're scared of lightning as well.
You know what? I don't care. Take
My
your
dogs
time.
don't care about lightning and thunder, bro. When it comes to firecrackers, ooh,
Go ahead.
I think they don't like the bright lights in the sky.
Any minute now. Go lock that door behind you. I mean, it's your life. I don't. No, it's fine. It's locked now. You will notice that in the lower right area of your HUD that the keycard has become unavailable for a short duration, and the door will stay locked for a short duration as well. This can be used to temporarily prevent entry or whatever. And don't lose it. Everyone only gets one.
Access granted.
Welcome to the bias-free shooting
gun in
range.
this game?
Please walk up to the shooting range and pick up a handgun. Now don't
the
get too
alien?
excited.
Another player.
Please fire only at the targets. Your insurance hasn't kicked in yet.
Oh, sensitivity. It's too high for me to shoot with. Let's see, field of view. Yeah, okay. Controls, mouse sensitivity. Jeez. Let's see, that should be good. Oh. Even lower. Yeah, much better. Okay, should be more accurate.
Hey, you! Over here! New recruits. Right. Please walk over to the oxygen tank and pick it up. This goes into your gear slot and will allow you to breathe in dangerous environments for a longer period of time. Other items and gear may become available throughout the facility during your stay with the company. Please refer to your Spaceman's Guide to Space for further information on these items and gear.
Access granted.
The health of our employees is paramount. Without your health, where would you be? Well, you'd be dead. No, we can't have that. Please walk over to the glowing health station and use it. This process will take a few moments and will restore you to tip-top shape.
Game, bruh.
Or at least, close to it.
Never met so much talking in a tutorial.
The final process of evacuation involves clearing the landing pad of pesky debris. Once this is completed, you must wait for the rescue shuttle to land. Go get that debris, Tiger.
Access granted.
Excellent work. You are an outrageous success and nothing can go wrong from here on out. And look, your fellow astronauts have come to join you outside on the landing pad. Company policy reminder. Friendship among coworkers is required for efficiency and to stave off all forms of space madness.
Non-suspicious
Please wait for the rescue shuttle to land and extend its ramp.
This is Rescue Shuttle 31, coming into landing pad 1.
Back open. Fantastic.
Good luck out there on your first assignment, new employee. Just remember, the universe doesn't care about your feelings, but the company does.
Yeah, I think I'm done with the tutorial. It's mostly just pick up stuff and wait for new. Okay. Start monster tutorial. Okay. Post of Bruh. I'm saying so much end.
Alright, recruits. You're now entering the atmosphere of Bone World 4, one of the least infested of the Crumarian insect worlds. In other words, this is where we really separate the space men from the space boys. Blue is the highest ranking supervisor, so follow him once you hit the ground.
So there's no ejecting, you just kill another player if you think he's suspicious. He's sus. No, but then anybody can just shoot anybody.
Now be careful out here. The atmosphere is quite thin and not breathable. It's not like you're some kind of shape-shifting alien who doesn't need oxygen.
So what if everybody just shoots everybody until the alien comes out?
There's currently a sandstorm going on that's interfering with my ability to see your vitals. And visual contact is just out of the question. So let's keep this strictly by the script.
Then you will, what's his name, the alien?
I'm sure you all heard about Gamma. You don't just take a quick gander at an alien artifact. But you think it's not going to teleport your vital organs halfway across the anyway, Orange and Blue, there's a transmitter nearby that needs some repairing. Let's get it done. And if you see anything wriggling about, don't touch it.
It's another one of those things where you don't talk to each other, you just use your numpad to communicate.
I don't even have a number pad.
Blue is going to repair the transmitter. Just hang out while he does that.
Only
Twiddle
goes
your
up
thumbs.
E, G, and B. Number 6.
Ah, Blue already got it up and running. This is why he's
I
the
don't
supervisor.
use those fucking old
Sort of.
man keyboards.
Now that transmitter is lining up, so don't mess with it, or else he'll have to fiddle with it some more.
Why? How many keys do you use, Sean? You roll your face on your keyboard, bruh. WASD. And? Yeah. Oh, so you don't use the number pad, bruh. So why is your keyboard so big? For what reason? You use your number pad in Dota. We're not playing accounting, are we? It's not a game. Mess with the terminus. Accounting, yeah, accounting plus, bruh, but That's from Rick and Morty. Kinda. But you don't have an Oculus, so. Lame.
Why do you think I know kept voting for you?
Yeah. Sean kept voting for himself, bruh. It was Anthony, bruh. After a few times, bruh, Anthony was just voting for Sean, bruh. I didn't vote once for Sean.
Sam even voted for me when me and him were the villain.
No, I didn't. I promise you, bruh. Go look at the stream. I didn't. I was live streaming, bruh. Go check. That was Anthony, bruh, and Josh. The first time, and then Anthony just kept voting for you, bruh.
Josh is so mean, right? He kills all in front of me and I don't know how you lost like that.
Don't talk, guys. I watched Chris kill somebody, bruh. You still believed him. All of you.
White privilege. White privilege.
Yet the black man and the Indian guy voted for me still, and it wasn't even me. And then you lose, and you're like,
White privilege goes.
Yep. Mess with the transmitter. How? Okay, like, tell me. Oh, okay. Let me try this. So if that's the transmitter, okay.
Play one daughter. No. Really? Yeah.
That was a flashlight.
Like you
Mess with the transmitter. Eugene says, "Watch us, bruh." All of a sudden, you see. As
Blue?
himself came online.
I'm reading here that the transmitter is offline. Did someone touch it?
Hey, Eugene, no heroes of the storm, bruh. No heroes.
There we go. It's up again. We've almost received all the positional data. Now nobody touch a thing. I'm serious. Don't do it. Okay, very funny. Who's messing with the thing? Look, the longer you stay down there, the higher chance something is going to slither into your boot. And nobody wants that.
Oh, snap. As the monster, you can disguise yourself.
Okay, positional data received. Good work, you two. Blue, I need you to send me some of your topographical data, if you could do that real quick. Orange, I'm only sending this part of the transmission to you. Blue told me earlier that he was very proud of your work and considers you one of his best friends. Please protect Blue while he uploads that data to me.
It's a skill.
Again, he's so proud of you. I can't overstate how much he likes you and values your friendship. I heard from the health station that he'd actually consider buying a timeshare with you. That's pretty significant. You have to sit through like 4 hours for those things. I heard through the Brisniff vine that you and Blue bonded over a deep drilling expedition around Zepho 7. I hear he even told his wife about you. Well, I mean, not everything about
Oh,
you.
it sounds expensive. Who's dating a Kardashian there, Sean?
You don't always need money though. Like those guys are broken. The one thing I want.
Work is the worst time thing, bruh, ever. Yes. Just work. Hey, your new job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't decide to uninstall your games when they get it up.
Blue, I'm only getting some partial data from you.
Killing my stream,
Must be the
bruh.
sandstorm.
Killing my stream.
Our connection to you right now is so bad, someone could be getting
Watching
eaten,
my stream.
and I'd have no idea. Glad that's not happening this time.
Just go to
Well,
YouTube.
this data is good enough for now. Go meet up with Green and Purple. You may have to do some light climbing, but don't worry, Orange. Blue is an excellent climber and brought all of the proper gear with him.
No, I'm not. I'm watching my OBS. Hold on, I am trying to get into YouTube. It's because the more of tabs I open, right, the more resource it show, and everything then arcs out. That's why I don't do that. If it was Twitch, bruh. If it was Twitch, it's a different story.
Okay, so I'm done with the tutorial.
Did you do the monster tutorial as well?
I just did the monster.
In the monster, jump out and find green and purple. Okay. In monster form, jump out of this area and find. What do you mean, jump out of this area? Jeez, game. People more.
Sound always sounds like it's like what
Like Burma. Yeah.
permanently calling it.
Burma sleeps all the time, bruh. He's gonna sleep his life away. One day he's gonna wake up and he's like, oh, I'm 60 years old. What did I do? Slept. So how did you get out this place, bruh? As the monster. It says you're in monster form. Jump out of your head. Go to YouTube. I'm streaming there live. Don't understand. It says jump out from this area. Don't understand what you jump out of what area. Nothing's highlighted.
Green lights.
Yeah.
You gotta use those red boxes, climb up those red boxes.
This one. Yeah, I think it's a few seconds. I think it's 10 seconds. It's blue. Okay.
Orange, I'm getting a pretty decent signal from you right now. You sure got up those rocks quickly. I assume Blue's right with you then? There's a company camera mounted somewhere up ahead. I've managed to get it working from here. As long as I see Blue standing in front of that camera, I'll feel much better about this sandstormy stuff. Why, I can't wait to see Blue. It's been a while. I think the last time I saw him, he had brought in donuts to the office. They were delicious. You could learn a thing or two from him. Love that guy.
Okay.
The company would take a huge loss if he were to leave us. He's like the keystone that keeps the arch of the company together.
Really? They made me...
Too much?
They made me climb up there just to jump back down.
There's a company camera mounted somewhere up ahead. As long as I see Blue standing in front of that camera, I'll feel much better about this sandstormy stuff. Ah, Blue. I see that overpriced climbing and rappel training we put you through has paid off. Please go meet up with the other 2 recruits. And between me and you, keep an eye on Orange. Something isn't quite right around here. Unlocking the door now. Ah, the Crumarian insect worlds. Spent a semester there. These worlds are covered in long-forgotten architectures of the grandest design. That is, if you like banging rocks together. They couldn't even keep the bugs out. Enjoy it while it lasts. The company is quite excited to bulldoze all of this right down to gravel and put in a new Ultra Mall. We're gonna modernize this place right up. You know what they say about the future? Nobody gestates as a larva forever. Humans say that, right?
Use the fence. Okay. Let's travel from one side to the other. Use middle mouse button to travel. Okay. Oh, my middle mouse button is doing that. So the middle. Not the new one yet. I saw the new one came out, but I'm up to date until.
You stand by the radio.
See, that works, but why when I get into a vent, it opens the use a vent to travel inside. So I need to go to this vent. Okay.
enter the vent, press M to open the map, and click on the next vent.
I can't click, there's no mouse. Let my mouse disappears. Dead. Okay, you know what? Escape, control, modify. Exit default. Okay. Where's map? Map. Monster jump, monster. What? Okay. It's a weird thing. Quickie modes. Stupid thing. M, there we go. Let's put you there. Okay, let's see now. So, bin, M, there we go.
When you find Green, he'll probably be repairing an emergency mass ejector, like I told him to. If you could find a crate or something to gently place inside the mass ejector in order to test it out, that would be fantastic. From what I'm getting on our scanners here, looks like there should be a couple of crates around there, or... Excellent! The EME has told me it is successfully fired. We've got a nearby cargo shuttle that'll pick up the payload you just launched. In the meantime, see if you can locate Purple. He should be around there somewhere. That rascal. Blue, we have a situation. So it appears that Orange may have almost definitely ejected Green into space. I've already alerted Purple, and he's been ordered to blast anyone he sees. With a shotgun, no less. If you're already dead, or if Orange is listening to this, then just ignore it, and definitely just stand around and do nothing while Purple takes care of a small human problem we're having. Yes, just a dumb human problem. Nothing any space aliens should have to worry about. Purple? Oh, Dad is going to kill me. Tim, send in the cleanup crew. I think we've got a Class 4 Shapo Changeo situation going on. How did he get through our vetting process? Oh, I vetted him? Well, you know what? It's not important how or why or who this happened to. I think we can safely say that we're all the victims here. Just send in the cleanup crew before he does something really damaging, like demolish that welded door or shut off the power or something crazy. I'm sure glad we spent the extra money on those sturdy doors. We spared no expense. The only thing we really didn't plan for is claws. Oh. It's a good thing we reinforced those levers as well. No human could turn off the power. Oh. Be careful in there, cleanup crew. With the power out, I'm not receiving any of your vitals. Just remember, the shapeshifter may be anyone, but it can only stay in human form for a limited time. It'll have to come out of hiding eventually, so kill it then. Good luck.
These guys, bruh. These guys. Wait, am I? G disguise as Jenkins, okay? Jenkins. Jenkins. Perform an emote. Yeah.
Knight to e5? And I believe that's check there, Tim. Huh? Jenkins? Is that you? Thank goodness. It's great to hear the voice of my leading special operations assistant. You would not believe the trouble I'd be in with the bosses if you guys didn't eradicate this mess. You sure made quick work of that thing, didn't you? That's why you're the best. Or, well, you're up there. Need a pickup, huh? All right, we're sending in the shuttle. Good work out there, Jenkins. And sorry about your team. I can't believe we let a shapeshifter on board another one of our ships. I'd like to assure you it certainly won't happen again. On the bright side, I see a promotion in your future, Jenkins. Yes, your future at the company is very bright, indeed.
Just having some little latency issues. Please wait, Jenkins. Thank you. I can hear you. Just having some latency issues. It's because I'm streaming. It's just something that happens. It's the same thing that happened